their last 2 victories. Score hanging out here, but Peanut well and truly ready as PawN jumps his way forward. Not going to find the shove as Score's going to tunnel forward, and that's going to be Peanut's opportunity to get himself in. Flash comes out as PawN down to 200 health. He is the Plants duo as actually got Faker going aggressive against PawN. These Twin Fangs should be able to find it. Heal comes out. There's the flash. Threaded volley, but it's blocked by the minions as Score turns up, and no kill there in the mid lane. But these guys are out for blood.
Frank, they do have some weak mid games. The early game is their playground.
Well, there's the ultimate actually out as the Stranglethorns come in as well. Bang has to flash, and that's going to be first blood going down as Deft falls immediately. It's going to be Score answering back as we've got the mid laners battling once again, but that's going to be the Petrifying Gaze, and Faker gets the 1v1 kill. Somehow, it's in fact going to be Bang picking up an assist with a Sentinel. There's Peanut.
Oh, yeah. We're going to see the replay coming through here, and KT are not 100% in sync, not able to knock up further through the ultimate there from the Zyra, as we see on the other side. Faker, it was just a face check coming through for PawN, who didn't have any vision in the area, so was disrespectful in how he approached coming bot lane with no flash in these double range comps. And this time they've had the coverage from the Jarvan. Be good about the decision making, disengage.
Yeah, Deft trying to stay alive, but he's down to about 300 health. Good knock-up comes in as Peanut's going low, but Huni wants to find this AD carry. Wolf is going to get eaten as now once again in the mid lane. Things going wrong. PawN has to get himself underneath his turret. In the end, it's a 1-for-1 as the top laners get involved as well, and Smeb looking to try.
Hasn't used it yet.
Yeah, he's going to throw it out now just to break off this fight, and it's going to be 3 members. Oh my god, Bang going so far away from this
Peanut
fight.
got the Mountain Drake.
Trying to do what he can. Yeah, Peanut's going to be able to get that steal, but Deft, he takes down Peanut. Now SKT, they are closing in on the tanks of KT already. A delicious tree was devoured by Huni, and Score looking to try and flash his way out, but the Ren should be enough to do it. If he can make it there, I thought that was going to be a headbutt.
SKT were able to take it. We'll see the replay here. Score's smites have been a bit off recently, and once again, slightly too early means that Jarvan claims it. Then he's just able to occupy Deft and PawN for time, and an all-important time early into the fight. That allowed SKT so much more access to the bot side, and then Faker, flash, Petrifying Gaze, doesn't find the members, but does zone people out of the choke. That's why the kills on the backside was so easy, and because there was the early...
Like the first few minutes in the studio, and now the Fate's call comes in. Oh, really good chance of corruption, stops the further engage, but that's going to be Peanut finding his way around the side. Deft surviving for a long time. There's the Weaver's Wall. Eventually, he gets eaten as Wolf is the one cut off. But that Weaver's Wall could have been in a better spot because SKT all get out. KT no option to find an advantage as there's the flash. Okay, Huni not finding it. Teleport like it gets down to that 3,000 health mark. You've got a Nom from Huni, you've got the Smite. Grasping Roots, too slow as the Rend is what secures it. A lot of snares, but KT just use it to disengage, and that was the freest Baron that SKT...
Now, you talked about Gargantuan Cho'Gaths. That's without even Gargo's Stone Plate being acted. Huni looks like he's moving slowly because he's got such a large model on this Cho'Gath.
KT relegating themselves to their base, wanting to hold on to inhibitor turrets, but not really caring about these inners. Smeb might need to be a little bit careful as the logical next step is to pay a visit towards him, but it doesn't even seem to matter as SKT, looking for this gank. The Nature's Grasp does come out as there's the ultimates from both supports. Good knock up onto Huni as he gets knocked back into the bouncy castle. Deft keeping himself very, very safe as Bang
Still
takes
a
little bit of
factor. And while I don't share your optimism necessarily around SKT inevitably, plus the comp from SKT.
Huni looking for the flank. Remember, this is a guy with the 2-item lead over his opponent as there's PawN in a little bit of trouble, but does still have the Banshee's Veil. There's the engage from Peanut as Deft all on his own. No options to get out of anywhere, but Faker is going to fall down immediately. PawN now looking for the DPS as finally SKT get themselves back into the fight. Score in trouble as the Ren gets pulled out. No resets to come in, but here are the kills for SKT. 3 already dead. Smeb and Marta running for their lives. There's a twisted advance. The knock-up, though, comes in from the Rupture, and it's all too easy. SKT, they've got the AD carry alive, and they'll break open the base right here. No Baron necessary.
Actually, a badly botched fight by Faker in particular. This kind of died in no man's land. But Huni, wait till you see the replay and see how much feast damage he put onto PawN. Bursted him for over 1,000 true damage as far as my eye could see. And SKT, doesn't matter if they don't have Faker, they're going to win the game.
Yeah, they are. They're going to take down the Nexus turret. Second one falls, and first blood in this telecom war does go to SKT. Some would say predictably, but if you missed the most recent weeks, Most certainly not predictably here, but it is a best-of-3 series. KT now to move to the other side of the rift. And we'll see whether we're going to get to 3 once again, Papa Smithy, because I certainly hope we do.
SKT fans will say business as usual, but they didn't know before this series started whether that would be the case. With their struggles recently and who they beat last week, we had no idea what to expect when it was SKT against our champions-elect, our first-place team as of writing in KT roster. But SKT played ordered, as you say, drafted smartly. There were still ways KT could win, but the moment that KT looked anemic at trying to take out a turret, you could see they would never actually get return visits to those turrets. SKT got the turret.